What's up, everybody? Mad Hatter welcomes you back to the channel. Today we're checking out Mr. Ultimate Omega, Born with the Devil's Skin, Part 1. I'm excited for this one. This artist, public service announcement, this artist has a very, very unique way of getting his messages across, and it took me a while to pick up on how he portrayed his messages. I was looking at, it's more of like a spoken word onto a beat, just as a heads up, but this dude puts out some amazing messages, so make sure you stick around for that. Huge shout out to Mr. Ultimate Omega for making this a priority request, so show him some love down in that comment section. And if there's anything you want to see us react to, make sure you check out the Google document form in the description box. It's super simple to use. There's free requests and priority requests. Free requests are done first come, first serve. Priority requests get VIP treatment like this video here. Skip to the front of the line and is the next reaction to hit the channel. So make sure you guys are checking that out. But let's get our cup of tea and just a side of crazy because we're all mad here. I hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy this trip down the rabbit hole. As always, if you enjoy the content, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Turn on those notification bells. That way you get notified when we drop new content and you become part of the Hatters family. You guys ready? I'm ready. Let's get it.
It doesn't quite happen at the start of the being, yet not enough time to savor this paradise before witnessing its decay. Such a beautiful beach with a glistening ocean sunset. Shadows catch the eyes towards the lines in the sand. Lines so thin and vast, impossible to step on without destroying its symmetry.
Ooh.
Oh, but what shall happen if the lines were broken? Such destructive thoughts when its sentience becomes confused. Seeing the patterns in social society, only to question the perception gained from the environment in which it was raised. The inner longing to the social cults they wish to follow, a normal human survival mechanism. However, some go to an extreme and become a living paradox, which roots from a reversed hatred, taught from memories past, yet some not of their own making, but enough to plant the seeds of deceit. Those
Oh, getting deep in this one, talking about, what brings on that mindset, the act of survivalism. Like, you go to the beach and you see the sun, and then you see the lines in the sand, and it's like, well, what happens if, something breaks up that symmetry? And then it goes into the way that the world is today. I mean, we're not in a good stance. We got people, fighting other people taking sides, and it's like, why? We're all people. Like, we have people hating people just because they're different than us. And it's ridiculous, and it's a reversed hatred. Like, it's a taught behavior. I guess that's all I can say on that one, is it's a taught behavior.
Taught from memories past, yet some not of their own making, but enough to plant the seeds of deceit. Those venomous words to their eager imaginations. The sun sets upon the sparkling oceanscape, which brings forth the darkness. A cold chill felt, as the invisible, all-judging eye is felt at last. You see them around, don't you? The ones that overbelieve those tales of times past, yet hatred was all that was heard. Such confusion to their own racial beliefs to the point of vocal mimicry and social mockery.
Touching on the... Hang on. Such confusion to their own racial beliefs to the point of vocal mimicry and social mockery. So he's touching on the part that I brought up. Like, we are being separated. Like, there shouldn't be... Like, okay, I'm American. I know everybody that watches this channel is not American. But in our Constitution, the first 3 words of our Constitution state "we the people." Not "we this group," not "we this group," we the people, everybody together. And I understand the Constitution was signed a long time ago and they were doing some shady shit back then. That wasn't me, that wasn't my, parents or grandparents even. I can't be held responsible for what stupid people did before me. Like, I couldn't imagine putting someone through that kind of a scenario or a situation. It's stupid. We are all one. There's only one race, the human race.
The ones that overbelieve those was tales of times past, yet hatred was all that was heard. Such confusion to their own racial beliefs to the point of vocal mimicry and social mockery. Unfortunately, this is not a human survival mechanism. It's ironic humor, like a Caucasian holding a Black Lives Matter sign, unaware of how racist the actions truly are.
Interesting. So it's ironic, just like a Caucasian holding a Black Lives Matter sign. I was completely behind the protest of Black Lives Matter because, yes, there were some things going on. People were losing their lives to people who were showing signs of racism, and it was wrong. And the people that, were involved in that need to be held responsible for their actions and need to be punished to the fullest extent of the law. But what it turned into is completely different than what it was conceptualized as. It was conceptualized as, hey, something's wrong, we need to voice it and draw some attention to it, which is what you're supposed to do. If you disagree with something, you're supposed to be able to voice your opinions, voice your, statements, your facts, your fears, all of that. You're supposed to be able to do that here in America. That's one of our freedoms. But when I don't know. Like, I don't know everything. I've tried to stay out of it as much as possible. But I know, like, I am one of the least racist people that you know. I don't judge you based on anything other than how you treat me. If you treat me with respect, that's exactly what you're going to get in return. It doesn't matter what color you are, what gender you are, who you worship, where you go to work. None of that bullshit matters. Because it's unimportant. The only thing that I care about is how you treat me as a person. And if you treat me decent as a person, then that's exactly what you're going to get in return. But, like, they're basically saying that if I'm not out there holding one of those signs and screaming at the top of my lungs, that I'm a racist. How does that add up? Judge me by my actions and my character, not by a stigma. Okay. This one's bringing out a rant. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
A Caucasian holding a Black Lives Matter sign, unaware of how racist the actions truly are. But it doesn't stop there. Yes, it continues on to the blue lights, those once upon public servants that had no choice but to evolve with the criminals. Indeed, so real, unlike shows on TV. The rebellion continues to grow as these victims succumb to their sexual, mind-altered desires. Nothing else matters. Only the paths that lead to those caves of prideful, momentary wonders. However, that fantasy ends sooner and sooner. Must have it back. That blissful peace of mind, no matter the cost.
Okay, you're taking it different ways. You're talking, Blue Lives Matter. You're talking, like, sexual fantasies. And it's like, yeah, it's fine. Because once you get there, you're in that blissful mind state. But the problem is, you enjoy being in that blissful mind state so much that you need it more and more and more. It becomes more of an addiction. And you need to grasp it more and more in order to feel fulfilled. It's not like a once and done or once in a blue moon thing. Like, oh, well, I only drink with the guys when we go out to the bar. Or I only smoke when I drink and I only drink when I go out to the bar. Well, if you go out to the bar every night, you're kind of feeding into, it's an addiction. Like, if you literally only go out once every couple months or whatever, then that's more of a reasonable measure of getting to your bliss state, if you will.
Must have it back. That blissful peace of mind, no matter the cost. Too unstable to be around fellow humans without thieving, envious eyes, plagued by those thoughts of that blissful state. far too powerful to contain, with memories tainted by a vanity-filled, self-centered past.
This beat is gnarly as hell, I gotta give you that.
The sun is starting its bloom. Such beauty, the ocean's rippling full moon reflection, which burns away the darkness around, while the all-judging eye looks elsewhere. It doesn't quite happen at the start of the being, yet not enough time to savor this paradise before witnessing its decay. Such a beautiful beach with a glistening ocean sunset. Shadows catch the eyes towards the lines in the sand. Lines so thin and vast, impossible to step on without destroying its symmetry. But what shall happen if the lines were broken? Such destructive thoughts, when its sentience becomes confused. Seeing the patterns in social society, only to question the perception gained from the environment in which it was raised.
Ooh.
Now, look down, my friend. Look at how you have trampled over so many fine lines on this journey of ours. However, the tale of sadness has only just begun.
Dang. So he's come full circle with this. He's back to the ocean and the sand and the lines in the sand. And you can't move without messing up the symmetry. I really like how you did that, because you're not only are you saying, we've come full circle, we're starting at the same problems yet again, but in my mind, you're saying this is an issue worldwide. Like, you've gone completely around the world and you're right back to where you are, and you're seeing these things all over the world, and it's a big issue. And we're watching the world and the human race decay in front of our eyes. I really like how you did that. This was Mr. Ultimate Omega, Born with the Devil's Skin, Part 1. I always enjoy your messages. I try to take a deeper appreciation to your messages. I know when I first started reacting to you, I was reacting to you on a music sense. And I have to take a different approach with you, because that's not your style. You have these deep, deep messages that you're putting out there. And like I said, it's more of a spoken word with an EDM beat in the background. But this is going to be a longer one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got a message out of this one as well. Let me know what your thoughts are on the message that you received from this video down in the comment section. And while you're down there, go ahead and give this a rating between 1 and 10 hats. I'm giving Mr. Ultimate Omega 10 hats, because he always brings that powerful message. He always makes me stop and think. The beat was absolutely amazing, and I think he delivered a really, really powerful message that we all need to stop and listen to. But make sure you go check out the original content. And if you're new to Mr. Ultimate Omega, make sure you drop over to his channel and hit that subscribe button for him. He puts out, go check out some of his other messages. He puts out some amazing stuff. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But anyways, make sure you check out everything else in the description box. Not only are you going to get that link, you're going to get all the ways that you can follow me on social media, all the ways you can support the channel. The Google document form is in there. The Discord link is in there, and the Patreon link is in there as well. I appreciate you guys for coming and rocking with the Mad Hatter. And if you've stuck around this long, you, my friend, are as mad as a hatter. And for that, I'm going to give you this code. The code is going to be 5235. Drop that code down in the comment section. It lets me and everybody else know that you are part of the Elite Squad. You watched the entire reaction video, and for that, I cannot thank you guys enough. It truly does help out the channel, and you guys are absolutely amazing. But with that being said, this is going to be the Mad Hatter signing out. Until next time, Hatters, take care of yourselves and each other. As always, we will see you in the next video.